We're in Raleigh, North Carolina, and for a non-traditional hockey market, it's amazing to see how they have turned into one of the best parties in the league. The Oilers take possession to get this one underway. Working the puck deep inside their own end. With some open space in center. Here's a race for the loose puck. And that's poked away in the offensive zone by Svechnikov. Shot! Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Cuts into the paint. Passes it in front. Great defensive hits up play to pick it off. Sends a pass over. Here he is with the backhander. A game of inches, and he puts it off the outside of the post. Puts it off the outside of the frame.
The Hurricanes looking to break the tie here, and they ring another one off the post. So frustrating, James.
Oh, just a great heads-up play by Hyman. And change is coming up front as the puck is sent in deep. And makes the save. Moves it to Draisaitl. Carolina's got the puck inside the defensive zone. With possession along the wall. Puts it on net. Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
They've got the defense outnumbered. Scores! All over the rebound and tucks it in for the goal.
They bend, but they don't break here, James. This is a 200-foot play. When you take care of business in your own end, it ends up going the other way. It is something that coaches look for. How you defend, how you can turn pucks over and get going north. They capitalize, they execute, and they wind up on the score sheet.
And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. The Oilers have the puck now. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Murphy's lugging the puck. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Gets the puck in deep. Grabbed along the boards by Hall. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Moves by the check. From the point, looks to make something happen. Glove save.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving, you're doing everything you possibly can.
He's got a step. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save. You can see this one-on-one battle, and the goaltender is so dialed in, tracking and makes that save.
And that's deflected. Puck exits the zone. Drills him. Edmonton's got possession of the puck. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Puck scooped up by Wallman. Oh, look at this. Tiptoes around the poke check. Tosses the puck loose. Carolina's got it in the offensive zone. From the point, they take control of it. Comes up with the block. Absolutely fearless. And he denied him there. Works it across to Slavin. Too much congestion blocks the shot. They've really got him on their heels here now. Off the post. Across the line. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Turned aside with the glove.
What a save from point-blank range. I mean, he's in fabulous position. Square
all alone. Oh, what a save. Who was that masked man?
Well, the goaltender gets right to the top of his crease. And that
scores! Well, I guess they weren't saved by the bell there.
How's that for momentum? In the last seconds of the frame, you find a way to put it in, and that's going to create a ton of momentum. So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward.
There's the buzzer. Fans seem to enjoy that first 20 minutes. We'll get to the second period right after both teams get a chance to catch their breath. Stick around. Well, hopefully everybody's refreshed after the intermission. We are ready to go for period number 2. And with that, the clock is ticking here on period number 2. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
And look at that penalty coming up. He's ahead of the pack here, off to the races, and he gets taken down from behind, and that's going to be a penalty shot, tripping all day long.
And the shooter lines up. Here we go. Makes a save and locks it down between the pipes.
Yeah, and you don't have to look pretty doing it. What you have to do is make yourself as big as possible and keep it out, and that's exactly what he does.
The Oilers win the draw on their own end. The Hurricanes going to work on offense. Good check, frees the puck up. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. Goalie makes the save.
The shots come from the middle of the ice, and he has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Big time stop there. Edmonton's got the puck in their own end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Has his front. Denies him.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got it.
Scores! And the bunch of checks are limited tonight.
This is a primetime example of not taking the care of the puck in your own end, and you find a way to get out of it. You weather the storm, but in transition, when you are quick, you can capitalize, and that's exactly what's happened here.
Carolina's found some offense, and now they suddenly have made this game a lot more interesting here in the second.
And they changed the momentum. You can see it in the body language and the confidence. They've got themselves within striking distance of an even game.
Tape-to-tape feed on the blue line. Quick pass to Blake. Makes the save. Receives the pass. And that's stolen by Hall. He was totally locked in on that play.
Ingram's been outstanding tonight, James. I mean, he's made the saves he's had to and really given his team an opportunity to win. You can't ask for more than that.
They go on the attack through center. Edmonton's got control of it now from their own end. And he sidesteps the check there. Sends it over. Scores! Wow! Popping bottles off the top counter.
What a snipe, James. And that got up in a hurry and just sends the water bottle flying. You know the goaltender doesn't like that, but the shooter, I'm telling you, that one feels pretty terrific.
Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Driving right to the front. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. And I expect to see him out here again.
And he's knocked off the puck there. Denies him with the pad. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Still lots of time left in the period. Edmonton's got a 2-goal lead. They love to build on it. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Takes it across the blue line. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. Edmonton's got it in their own zone. Now he slides it up to Nugent-Hopkins. And he takes the feed. The Oilers will play it from the corner. And he comes up with a stop there. And he coughs it up with the pass. Huge steal at his own end. Here they come on the attack. Quick feed to Wallman. And he's taken down. The official's arm signaling for a penalty. And there's the whistle stopping the play. Jarvis gets called for the trip.
You have to constantly remind yourself to move your feet and get closer to the action. You wind up reaching, you take the feet out of your opponent, and you wind up with a tripping call.
Gets a hold of the puck.
Wallman's been really impressive tonight, in particular on that last play, James. I mean, the wherewithal to keep your eye on the
It's coming up clutch, short-handed. Wow.
Well, you gotta love the aggressive nature of this PK unit. They jumped, they attacked him, and they got the puck. They found a way to cash in and convert on the opportunity. This goal will be
Edmonton's got it in their own zone. McDavid's got the puck. Nice lead pass from the goaltender. Picked off. Tried to be too cute on the pass. Here's a short pass to McDavid. And serves up a little knock on the play. The Oilers will play it from the defensive zone. Edmonton's got the puck against the half wall.
Jarvis, penalty is about to expire.
Feeds it to Hall. The power play looking anything but as they give up a short-handed goal with both teams back now at even strength.
The expectation when you're on the power play is to score a goal, not give up one, James. This is a tough one to take for this group.
Moves the puck along the half wall. The Hurricanes scoop it up along the boards. Puck grab by Miller. Takes the feed. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Almost tried a great move there. We all know what great hands he is in tight, trying to create some space, but it bobbles off the stick, and he lost possession.
Sidesteps the check. Shuts him down.
You see goaltenders working on reaction time all the time. Why? For shots like this, you just have to react. It's instincts to make the save.
And he was locked in on that save as play continues. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Oh, and they can't keep the puck in the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Carolina's got the puck against the boards. Too many bodies in the way. Picked up by Murphy. Moves the puck. And one last save. There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next. Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. And with the puck being dropped, here we go. The clock is running here on period number 3. All right, Charles, let's get your thoughts on what you've seen through 2 periods of play.
Carolina's had a strong 40 minutes of play, but it can be frustrating when you've been dominating possession and you look up at the scoreboard and you're trailing in the 3rd period. You got to stay the course, continue to dominate that possession time, but figure out ways to get to the interior, not just hang out, be influenced to the outside. You got to get inside and make it count.
Aho's moving it ahead. Here's a shot. That's gloved by Ingram. Sends the pass over. From center, they get into the attacking area. Carolina's looking to break out of their own end. Back to the point he goes. He scores! One times it into the back of the net.
I gotta tell you, nothing makes a coach happier when good defense leads to offense, and this is a clip that they'll be showing in the video room. The good posture, the great active stick, the poke check that leads to the offense. Right there, the initiating of that will lead and create opportunities every single time.
Comes up with a stop. Sends it over to Hall. Gains the zone through center. Oh my!
The Hurricanes have worked so hard throughout the game to generate offense, and it's just been wired off the post so many times and making their own music out there.
The Oilers get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Drives to the paint! Ingram's going to hang on for a whistle.
Chatfield's been outstanding tonight, James. Multiple puck touches all around the net. I mean, his underlying metrics are going to be off the charts, including his expected goals. He finally gets one. You can see that body language certainly changed. He's had the puck on his stick all game long.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Edmonton's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. And that's off target as it hits a body. Oh, that's one way to make space for yourself. Backhander in front! Scores! Well, who needs a doctor when you've got a nurse like Darnell who puts it in? Edmonton's performance tonight still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. The Oilers are going to be shorthanded, tripping the call.
Sometimes it's just a product of keeping your feet moving, and when you reach and you take your opponent's feet out, you're going to get the 2 minutes for tripping.
Carolina sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
First opportunity on the power play in this game. And specialty teams are the difference so many times in a game. Huge for them to set the tone and really get the setup and the looks they're looking for.
On the one-timer, big time save. Oh my goodness!
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
And a great save. Right through center and into the offensive zone. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Moves it quickly over to Aho. Nurse is lugging the puck. Blocks him. Walton's going to play it against the half wall.
Murphy's almost ready to get back on the ice.
Penalty has expired. Both sides back to even strength.
Well, everyone is up. The coach knows exactly what the PK unit had to do, and they got out there, they were responsible, and they took care of business.
Dickinson's got it in the offensive zone. Hammers it. Scores! And they're cooking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back. They're able to open up this one-timer by moving that puck around the offensive zone. He gets set to position, James, and he's ready for it, and he lets it fire, and it goes to the back of the net.
Hyman's got it in the defensive end. Carolina's got a hold of it against the wall. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Lowers the boom with that hit. Moves into the slot. Oh, what a save with the club by Pussy.
Well, this is just a great save from the slot area. I mean, he recognizes where that puck's going. He gives the top of the net, but he takes it away.
Here's a chance in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Taken by Slavin. With some open space here in the neutral zone. And now it's grabbed by Bouchard. Edmonton's looking to break out. Looking for space inside the D zone. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Takes the pass. Great reach with the stick by Nugent-Hopkins. Thunderous collision on the play.
Well, and you gotta love the sacrifice of this play here, James. This is how you go from defense to offense. You have to separate the body from puck. He does it perfectly.
Kapanen's moving the puck through his own zone.
Edmonton's got a second unit that's been explosive tonight, and a reason why they're on top in this game. And listen, it's a luxury when your coach can look down the bench and look at the second line and see that kind of depth.
Oh, here we go. Oh, what a save. He stopped it. Wow.
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
Breakaway. Pass in front. And scores. What an opportunity, and delivers. The Oilers continue to bring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season. with the head down, lined up perfectly, and threw it. Just love the physicality and the intensity of this play.
The Hurricanes get a hold of the puck in their own end.